Anyways, I think the Twitch chat's just borked. I don't see anyone like showing up as admins, even though there's regular admins and stuff. Now you guys might be saying, Rifkin, wait, did you mess up the overlay like you normally do? The answer is actually no for the moment. Like I said before, if you guys are just joining us on the cast tonight, let me explain real quick. I was basically not ready to cast tonight. It is 100% on my bad. I had mistakenly thought Fear Dragon was streaming for us again tonight, so I did not prepare in time for this. That being said, we don't have a proper overlay to use. This is the only scoreboard I have available, so we're just gonna have to rock and roll with it unless I get given something else to use by the Copa America folks. So for now, spawning here in the bottom left corner of the map, it is going to be the blue Terran player in this best of 3 evolution. I don't believe in him.
Ooh.
If SCVs came from monkeys, why aren't there still monkeys in space?
Tiolo has words for you, bro. And upper right, that's the red Terran. It is Ruff.
Wait, why does TLO have words for me?
Tilo is always tweeting stuff like how he can't believe that like people don't like believe in evolution, or like, you know, like people on Reddit are dumb because they have these like ideas, right? He's just really like, he's very scientific, you know? So if you joke like, I don't believe in evolution, Tilo will probably just be like, that's not funny. Because I'm afraid I'm afraid you actually believe that.
Well, I definitely don't.
You definitely don't believe in evolution.
No, I don't not believe in I do believe in evolution. We're making this more complicated than necessary.
Yeah, seriously. We're making complicated.
Kafkaesque. Alright, well. There's Rifkin. That's my word of the day. It's like once in a while I have like one good word. I might as well be like one of those jerks who have like the word of the day calendars, and they try and use that word like 14 times. Anyways, SCV for Ruff gets you over here. I was a little bit confused whether this would be for just a scout or for a proxy. What you guys have to understand is there's a massive gap in skill between these two players. I won't tell you exactly what, but do understand that Ruff has a massive edge here on evolution. So I don't know if Ruff plans to play with his food, so to speak, if he's just going to keep it calm and cool. There have been instances, not just in Copa America, but other tournaments where like you log onto an account that's not Grandmaster, but you're really a Grandmaster type thing. So I wouldn't underestimate evolution, and I wouldn't joke around in the match until at least you're sure just how good he is.
I'm sorry, I'm in chat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw the skill disparity you were talking about and didn't actually look before we went into the game, but so far, I mean, it actually is rather rather common openers.
Yeah, I mean, for both sides, it's nothing substandard. And what we end up seeing, the discrepancy in, I guess, quote-unquote, skill in TVT especially, comes down to where you take engagements. You can play the build order game as a blonde, I was gonna say bronze player, bronze and gold, I guess, I don't know. You can play the build order game at any league, honestly. But stuff like this, getting your Reaper Cop by ACVs and whatnot, like that's gonna give away where your skill level's at pretty quick. It does manage to wiggle out.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah. Evolution actually, okay, this is kind of odd. Throws down 2 more barracks as opposed to a factory and a starport.
So does Ruff.
Oh, look.
But it's not at home.
I thought that was in the main. Okay. Well.
You forgot it was Ruff.
Well, I just.
Alright, so all jokes aside, we told you Ruff plays a little bit weird, and we weren't exaggerating. He likes to do things like proxies. I'd say proxy Stargate's kind of his MO, his signature to StarCraft2, as it were. As he comes over towards the main, there's, I mean, gonna be Marines to deal with this, but the idea is that this is really close, so the reinforcing Banshees come much quicker. What I imagine might happen here is, well, actually, no, I take it upset.
He's just gonna go up the ramp. Evolution actually smartly placing a bunker maybe knows a bit more of Ruff than, say, other Terrans we've seen.
Perhaps learns from his mistakes and evolves.
Qualifiers. Yeah.
Oh, wait, SCVs are pulled to, like, mad repair these Hellions. Not
yeah,
terrible
it's
idea,
actually not gonna work, and Evolution has 3 Marines popping out at a time. I don't think this Hellions can actually bust. Well, the bunker's not done yet. Maybe, okay.
Kills the SCV below the bunker.
Alright then, he just push up. With only 1 Hellion left though, the Marine production should be enough.
Awkward.
Yeah, pull those SCVs back,
So the bunker gets pulled, or sorry, the Banshee gets made rather, but I mean the bunker is also complete. I think you could just go south and ignore it though, truthfully.
Well, you know, he took down a lot of Marines. So besides like opening up a almost opportunity for the Hellions, he also just got rid of the anti-air of evolution. Now you can deal with Banshees with Marines. It's more of a nuisance because of course technically Banshees can kite Marines all day. Maybe that was Ruff's plan. And now with the Banshee coming out and more Hellions, I mean, yeah, he just runs past the bunker. Banshee's gonna come out and help later.
Those Hellions a little too good.
Actually, you know, I know we talked about skill disparity, but guys, we've seen like Masters and Grandmasters even just
Actually,
lose
yeah,
to this, like actually a lot
the Muslim
worse.
today specifically.
Like they actually like run up the ramp, and it's actually a worse hole than what Evolution showed us. At least he got a bunker up and had the good idea of getting a Marauder, but unfortunately did not scout the Banshee, so has no anti-air. All the Marines died. This is where you would love to have a Raven and a Banshee.
Turret, please.
Viking.
He gets died. The turret dies.
Yeah, there's just 15 SCVs, 22. I'm actually like, where are all the SCVs? Oh, I guess they're all stacked up.
This is not looking good. Evolution's losing so much. Even if he kills this Banshee, that's kind of already game, I feel.
Yeah, I think so. Just banking on Stim maybe doing some wonders and a counterattack, but you know, unless you can clear up that Banshee. I don't know.
That Banshee though.
That Banshee. And the second one's already on out. Yeah,
Oh, he actually runs into the turret.
Hey.
So Ruff's like, I'm gonna
Break.
give you a chance. But there's 3 SCVs left, and they're all hiding right here. He actually doesn't have the money to build another.
Well, now, you know, at least they're safe, right? They're the survivors.
We'll leave that TBD.
They'll survive, but no one else will. Okay, 9 supply. Not looking so hot for Evolution. Mule drops instead of scans. I don't know.
Atheists.
Shut up, Rick.
Okay, well, there's 2 SCVs remaining. Evolution has 1 mineral to his name. I can safely say that this command center might actually go down. GG.
GG. Okay.
Alright, game number 1 will go to Ruff.
9 supply, he can probably bring it back. But once he was down to 7, it was game over.